Hello, Rochester Intermediate students. This screencast is for you. Once you have started your research project, you can use this website to help you research safely and securely. The first thing that you need to do is access this site that will be in your Google Classroom. Then we will need to click on grades 4 through 8 resources up at the top. Once we're here, you'll see some links that are helpful to help you start a research paper. But for today, we're going to access this database called Gale Kids InfoBits. When you use Gale at school, it automatically logs into your Google Classroom, your Chrome, so you don't need to log in. But if you do need to log in at home, you'll need to use your school Gmail and the password Rockets. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and click on Gale Kids. So this is telling me that I am not at school. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to type in the password Rockets. And it'll take me to the Gale database landing page. So from here you can see it kind of looks like if I were to Google something. I can type mine in the search bar, or if I'm not sure what I want to look up, I can go to the category and click on that, and it'll give me a list of topics. If I'm still not sure of the topics that I want to look up, I can click on Browse Topics, and it gives me tons of ideas. So if a teacher tells you to research something that you like, but you're not really sure what it is, this would be a good place to go. If you're not sure how to say it, you can go ahead and click on the microphone and it'll tell you how to say it.
Pneumonia.
So what we're going to do right now is go ahead and just type in a national park. So let's just go ahead and say we're going to look up Glacier National Park. Wouldn't it be awesome just to know that I can go here and search for cool topics that I love that are going to be safe and secure? Google may not always come up with some safe and secure websites for you guys to use to research, so this would be perfect. Okay, now there's a few things that I want you to look at, and this could get kind of tricky for us. We want to make sure that we know exactly what's going on this page. Okay, so if I'm on this page, I can check out this section called Books. Okay, so if I wanted encyclopedia information, I would click on one of those links. If I wanted a magazine article, I would click on one of these links. If I were to click on a news article, I would click on one of these links. If I click this content levels key, this one is important. The green circle means that it is basic reading level for elementary age students. The square is a little bit harder, and then the triangle is the hardest reading level. So if you're not really sure which one you want, maybe let's try a green one. I'm going to go ahead and click on this book article. And the book is a Britannica Student Encyclopedia article. If I wanted to read it to me, okay, maybe I see a few tricky words, I can go ahead and listen to the whole thing. Okay, but I can also look at these red terms. And the red terms are just in reference to what I searched for, Glacier National Park. So as you scroll down, it's broken up into different sections. It gives you some very valid information. And down at the bottom, you will see the source citation, and it's given to you in MLA. Now, your teacher may want you to just copy and paste this site or this link. Okay, or maybe they want you to cite it in a different way. There's other ways to cite sources other than MLA. Now, super cool thing about this Gale Kids InfoBits is, let's say I've totally forgot what source that I wanted. So I can bookmark it, okay? I can also do a couple other cool things, okay? I can send it to my Google Drive, and it'll set up a folder in my Google Drive with that information. Documents have sent to Google Drive and will appear shortly. So once you check in your Google Drive, go ahead and click Recent, and then you should be able to find it in the Recent folder. Another thing that's super cool about this site is this highlight and notes. Okay, let's say your teacher wants you to just get 3 sentences from each site that she wants you to use, or that he wants you to use in your paper or in your project. And you really like animals. So I see 1, 2, 3 sentences here. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it, and I'm going to give it a color, because let's say all of my green sources that I highlight in green are going to be about animals. Then I'm going to make a note about it. And if I go ahead and add a note and summarize it, then I can just add a brief note. For example, black bears and grizzly bears are 2 types of bears in this park. Then I will go ahead and save it. And what's awesome is if I scroll back up to this little toolbar right here, okay, I can click on my highlight and notes, see how it has the one that I just made. But I'm going to go up to this More button, and I'm going to click on the highlight and notes. And then what's going to happen is it's going to give me all of the notes that I made. Now let's say your teacher wants you to cite it in APA. So maybe you'll click the APA, and then it'll give us a different citation. What you can also do with all of these highlighted articles is you can go ahead and send this to Google Drive too. So it's pretty amazing, and it's so helpful for you, because you know why? Let's say I forgot the article, I didn't bookmark it. It's right here. I can go ahead and click on this again, and it takes me back to that article. What a perfect resource for us to use. I love it. Okay, so now this is just a way to use different articles into different research to get different types of articles and news articles and magazine articles and resources for us to use in a paper. So it's very, very good, and it's very safe. So what's amazing is that it's all right here, and it's all easy peasy. You can also look up pictures. Okay, so if I just wanted Glacier National Park pictures, let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like it's going to give us different things, but here's one picture down here that I know I can use. So what's great, this one just says, look, they tricked us. They watch a moose in Malign Lake in Jasper National Park. So I didn't look up Jasper National Park. It tried to trick us, right? I looked up Glacier National Park. The thing is we need to make sure that we're good readers, and we don't just copy and paste this image, because this image isn't one that we wanted. So we'll go ahead and type in Glacier National Park. And with Glacier National Park, it's not giving us specific images that we want. So maybe over here on the right-hand side, I can type in images. Is it going to give me anything? No. Okay, so what you have to remember when you're searching is we're going to have to look up specific topics to look up. So let's look up glaciers in Glacier National Park. Sometimes they try to trick you, and they want you to use different ways in order to research. Okay, so here's another article that talks about Glacier National Park. Remember all the cool things that we can use with it. If you need anything, please email me. This is Mrs. Luttrell. You have my email. Have a great day. Happy searching.